What is up, everyone? Oh, camera's got off. Yeah, so I guess let's get to it. I have here a CronusMax. It's kind of surprising. I ordered this and I got it the next day. The funny thing is, I wasn't in because I'm busy during the week. So I had to go to the post office because I was actually really excited about getting this. I now have money, so I'm able to buy one of these. Oh, sorry. So yeah, the CronusMax. As you can see, the box here in my hand is actually quite small. It's not that big, but what the CronusMax itself is a small USB that you plug into your game console. And I'll go into a little bit of detail. What this basically is you plug this into your console and you're able to play use any controller on any system, and I do mean any system. For example, here under crossover gaming, you probably can't see it because I've got terrible brightness. Just do this. You can see it's got the Xbox One. It has, oh, look at this giant thumb. It's got the Xbox 4GB Slim, whatever it is, the Xbox 360, and the Xbox Original Slim. I'm pretty sure that's like the Xbox 4GB Slim anyway. And down here are a bunch of controllers: the Xbox One, PlayStation 3, Wii Pro controller, Xbox 360. Also over here it shows precision mouse and keyboard control, because you can use your mouse and keyboard on this, which is kind of strange considering it's only got one USB, but again I'll probably go into that later on. And it also supports the PlayStation 4. So to give an example, I can actually give a real example, that the main reason I actually bought this for. And I actually have here an Xbox One. I don't have a PlayStation 4 anymore, but I'm just going to assume this works the exact same. So I've got, as you can see here, you can hear the click. But when I press this, there's no click. That's because the right bumper is broken. I'm not too sure how, but my bumper actually broke, and this is actually a common problem. And I haven't really had a chance to get another controller, so I've decided to buy a CronusMax. Again, this is months after. This has been broken for maybe 4 or so months now. It's been a real problem. I haven't been able to play Strider because you need right bumper for his catapult. I haven't been able to play Killer Instinct because having to remount the buttons, and I've been using all punch buttons on here. It's just not feasible to work anymore. So this controller is a load of crap. I can now send this off to Microsoft while I use the CronusMax and can use any controller that I want. But there's so much more with this damn USB super stick. There's so much more that this thing can do. But the main reason I bought one is just so that I can use any controller on any system, and it supports the Xbox 360. Actually, I can show you here. It supports the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, the Nintendo Wii U, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PC, and the Nintendo Wii U. So there is a lot of support for this, and you can use any controller from any system onto any controller on any system. It's amazing what this thing can do. So that was the main reason I bought it. So I can now send my controller off to Microsoft, and in the meantime I can use any other controller that I have, and I've got plenty of controllers to use. But the biggest main reason I actually wanted to play this is because I actually bought an Xbox One just for Killer Instinct, and I don't really like playing a fighting game on a controller. When I know I'm good on a fight stick, I'd rather use the best tool that I have available rather than use this piece of crap. So, and I don't actually mean that. I actually like the Xbox One controller, but in terms of fighting games, you don't want to be using this. So what this lets me do is it lets me put the Xbox One controller into the back of this. It stores the Xbox One, and then I can then put in my Xbox 360 controller, and my Xbox 360 controller being my Mad Catz fight stick, the SE. So that means I can now play Killer Instinct finally with an arcade stick. It's been nearly a year. I mean, I bought my Xbox One back in December. It's my camera seems to be tracking motion. It's been nearly a year, so it's like September now. I bought mine in December of last year. So it's been nearly a year of playing Killer Instinct on a pad, and I'm getting a bit sick of it. So this is the main reason why I bought it. It's really awesome. I can give a little bit. It's decorated with features and icons all over the place. So I'll just give a quick rundown what they are. G-Tuner, that's the software. So ready to use game packs for all major game files. Integrated configuration interface, game pack configuration interface. Download hundreds of scripts and example codes. GPC IDE, source code editor, compiler, test, and debug. So that there is an integrated development environment that lets you. What they've said, I guess what this means is they have their own script editor for you to write your own code. I'll get into that a little bit later on. Device monitor, plugin manager, and fully open API for developers. Max Aim, that's advertised up here, as well as Max Remapper, that's advertised here, and Combo Magic, which I assume is what this card is for some reason, and Record. So I guess that executes the file, or the script even. So Max Aim, game on consoles using your keyboard and mouse. I'm not too sure how, I'm not too sure how that works when you've got one USB port. Max Remapper, user-friendly button layout remapping. This is really big because I can't believe that in the year 2014 we still don't have. Not every game has button remap, have the ability to remap buttons. Strider, for example, I love playing it, but I would like to remap the buttons on that. Devil May Cry 4 got this down perfectly, and I still don't understand why we don't have button remap. So this is awesome. This is a really big feature. And Combo Magics for automatic macro capture. Again, this is fun. I would consider it cheating, to be honest, because you can essentially program in frame perfect execution combos in Street Fighter. That's essentially what it is. It's combo. That's what Combo Magic is. It lets you, because you can remap buttons, you could also use it in a fighting game and get perfect combos. Go online and just body everyone with one frame link impossible combos, which is basically the one reason I'd like to actually use this is because of I wouldn't mind making a Strider TAS for the Xbox One. And here on the back we have fully modded controller game packs. It already comes with Gran Turismo, Battlefield 4, Call of Duty Ghost, Dark Souls and Turbo Max. And there's a few examples down here. So for example, you can do fast reload, rapid fire, button relocate, quick knife, dual trigger, zombie auto aim, jitter mode. For Gears of War there's an active reload, auto chainsaw, jump shot, drop shot. I don't know what they are. But that's an example. So basically the active reload means that you'll get perfect active reload every time without even having to press a button. Auto chainsaw, you'll win all of them because it'll just be frame perfect button presses, so you'll be mashing every frame to beat. I might give that a go on Gears of War, but again it's cheating online. And not my real intention, but I will have a lot of fun making a couple of macros of my own. And on the bottom we've got some features here. Works for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 and PC. There's a couple of asterisks. Requires startup authentication and requires full-time authentication. Okay, so it needs a little bit of an update. Works with most major controllers, including Xbox One, PS4, Xbox 360, Wii and Wii U. That's cool. Crossover capability. So, for example, use a PlayStation 4 or Wii controller on your Xbox One, Xbox 360, or PlayStation 3. No complicated installation, lag-free. I'm going to have to test the lag-free. I'm going to practice a couple of one-frame links in Street Fighter, see how the lag is. But I'm not too sure how good the lag is. But again, a lot of the fighting game people have said there's a 2 or so frame delay with lag. I play Killer Instinct, where the only hard things are doing, the only hard combo and execution you need is for doing manuals. But for Street Fighter and for games like not Killer Instinct, King of Fighters, I'm going to try a couple of lag combos and really technical combos, and see how the lag works, if there is any lag at all. Hopefully there isn't. Also over here, remap buttons, game on your PlayStation 4 with your keyboard and mouse, millions of mod configurations, stores up to 9 game packs, remaps for GPC scripts, does not void the console or controller warranty, and 100% undetectable online. So that's already showing you that you can be a dick online. So let's actually have a look inside now. Let's stop faffing about with talking about it. I've already opened it up just so I'm not trying to unwrap it online. But inside there isn't that much to it. There's 3 items inside. So we've got the box here, neatly packaged. I actually got kind of worried when I got this. It actually came in an envelope, but the thing is they had flat packaged it, so it looked like this. And I was like, wait, this is supposed to be a USB. Why is it so flat? But no, I realised you've got to build the box yourself. It doesn't bother me too much. I mean, it's kind of a neat little box. So let's put that away. Inside here we have a USB with a USB Mini Type B. These are very common, so if this breaks you can use anything else. The PlayStation 3 uses this format. I've got an Action Replay uses for my DS that uses the same format, so these are really common. If it breaks, these are very easy to replace. And we have important notice. Your CronusMax has been programmed with 1.44 firmware. Make sure it's updated using the G-Tuner Pro. That's the software that I can download from their servers. You must, in caps, uninstall and previous versions of the G-Tuner. I don't have that. The latest firmware is 1.62. There's an assist website there, so that's CronusMax _forums for talking to other people. We also encourage you to like our Facebook page for latest news, video guides, special offers and coupon codes. I don't have a Facebook, but thank you very much for making this. And now let's go to the actual Super USB itself, the CronusMax. Again, I've already unwrapped this, just so I'm not screwing around trying to open it. It comes in a electromagnetic bag thing. I forgot what these are actually called, but it stops from static possibly interfering with the PCBs inside. So that's, if you ever wonder what these are for, that's to stop electricity entering and blowing up and static and stuff. So this here is actually a slightly different one. One of my friends has one of these. Honorable mention to Loser Kid or Sam. He was the first person I know who got one of these, and I think they're really awesome as well. So again, that's what prompted me to finally get one a couple of months later. His ones, I think, is the earlier version. I've got the current version. This actually had a quality check, which was, it passed the quality check last month, so this is fairly new. This new one has an engraved even crosshair. It has this small sticker on the side, and it has this new logo. It kind of looks like the Commodore 64. It's generally the exact same though, there's no real change, maybe except for the software and firmware inside, but this is the latest one. It's got a slightly different look to it. So I'm going to get this set up, show you a couple of games maybe, show the software, and then give my final thoughts on this.